can you hear me?
Nope.
Yeah.
Now.
Okay. Apparently I was talking and Jim's like, I can't hear you. And I'm like, oh, okay. Alright. So, not everybody's in here, so I'll definitely, when everybody gets in here, I will pose the question again. But I am curious to see where we're standing with gear, and if we should resume doing our 2-week thing to try to push further for progress, or if we still need to gear people out to do the pushing further.
What's the gear level or the item level on gear that drops it?
The Black Empire itself has invaded the
450?
Vale.
Or hold on.
Heroics 460.
Okay.
Yes. So, if we still have people who need gear, we can continue farming it, or we can do our every 2-week thing. If it's a big upgrade, a big piece of gear, obviously we want to hopefully get people to that, so that way we can push more. But I'm just curious to see where everybody is standing as far, because our progress is really, really good. I'm super happy with how everything is going, and just want to make sure that we don't leave anybody behind.
Right.
If we do push forward, you know what I mean? I want to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Well, as far as my monk, in his gear right now, he's got a 415 belt and a couple of 430 pieces left. But right now he's setting at item level
450.
450. So
I don't know. I think that we should just start the 2-week cycle, and because otherwise people are going to start getting frustrated with no progress and stuff. And it's not like we're just continually extending. We're on a 2-week cycle like we were before, and that worked out pretty well with going before. And it's not like they're never going to have a chance at getting loot from earlier bosses.
Lelu, you said gonna try this one tonight.
Yeah,
Right.
see, I would rather go every 2 weeks and try to at least kill the instant or get the instance done and over with, than to sit there and do the same first so many bosses over and over. That's my own opinion.
Yeah. No, that's why oh, thank you. That's why I'm asking. I want to know where everybody stands, because I will do whatever. I want to do whatever makes the raid group happy.
Yeah. See, but my opinion also stands that I am already pretty well decently geared for this. So, I mean, I can't really speak for everyone else, as much as I know that for the most part, those who have been with us have been getting gear, with the exception of maybe Jeremy, because I think Jeremy came in a little bit later, didn't you?
I don't know. Red seems to have had bad luck with gear.
Poor Red.
But I mean,
yeah.
But I mean, everybody is, not everybody needs gear from the first couple bosses either. I mean, some people need later bosses too. And if we're not working on them, then that's just further down the line that they potentially are going to get gear.
You took a summit and failed, Lilu. How?
So that also begs the question: are the pieces that people need actually ones that can drop from the raid, or if you know what I mean, or if they would be better gotten somewhere?
Right.
Because some people's upgrades might not come from their raid; they might come from somewhere else. It's very frustrating to me that most of my upgrades come from Mythic Plus and not the raid.
Yes.
I don't like that. For me, my progress is, raid progress. That's what I think both paths. Wow, there's a plural there. Should be viable, but that's me getting off on a tangent, and that's not where we are with that. But okay.
I stand that Brian needs to make me another mojito before we think about doing anything.
How about I ask you to maybe take a look at your gear, and maybe just you could send a message to me, I guess. I mean, if you don't mind putting it in guild chat, you can do that too. Just so that way we know where everybody stands as far as what we can get for people. Would that be helpful? I don't know. I'm just spitballing. I'm probably making it too complicated.
You're making it too complicated.
No.
No. We do a 2-week cycle. People will get the gear they need. If people want to get gear outside of the raid, say something in Discord and all that stuff, and we'll work on doing pluses or other content to do it.
Oh, and I will. I know.
And if you need help with your cloaks too, that's a big part.
Yeah. I'm not probably going to be in game all that much because Final Fantasy has kind of captured my attention again.
Damn it!
Final Fantasy for the win!
Yeah, but I am more than willing to stop what I'm doing because mostly I'm gathering in the game.
She's basically just playing another fucking game to fish.
and gather. But they no, I haven't even done any fishing yet.
Not yet.
That is my end game. That is what I'm saving up to do. But anyway, but I am more than happy to come in and do stuff if you need people to do stuff. I don't feel like it. And I hope that I don't
Ardala
make it feel that way,
/
but
Cow
it's
Patty
not
said
an
beyond
imposition at
shortly.
all. I want to help people do stuff. So
yeah.
I don't mind.
Utilize the fucking Discord. That's why it's there. Not everybody's in game all the time, but people have Discord. Fucking.
Oh yeah.
I very rarely check the little group that we have. Every so often I see the little like red thing saying, "Hey, you have a notification." I forgot we even had them.
Oh, that cross realm.
Yeah, cross faction chat.
I hardly ever see it until I log into WoW, and then I'm like, oh crap.
Oh yeah, we have this.
Discord, you can
Discord's the best place
Discord
because
is probably
everybody
the
will
best
see that, and yeah.
Yeah, I would 100% agree with that. Discord is probably the best place, and ping. You can ping me or whatever. I am always here. I mean, obviously, most of us are always here because we can't go anywhere else, and I just might not be around. But if yeah.
So yummy. Okay, so with that being said, I am extending the raid then.
Okay.
Sounds good.
We are doing Raden, right? Is that what we were on? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go balance for the rest of the majority of it because we're not on farm status yet with any of these. All right. Cool.
Is Cal not coming?
He said he would be on shortly. Read Discord. We just talked about it, Angie.
I didn't. Oh, Ardala.
2 minutes ago even. We just talked about this, Angie.
Listen, I just
use
looked.
the
It was under Lilu. Last one I say was Lilu. I'm sorry.
You gotta use our tools, Angie. How are we gonna enforce, tell people, hey, use the Discord if Angie doesn't pay attention?
If you're basing what people should be doing off of what I am doing, you are seriously failing at life.
No.
God, I feel like that all the time.
Angie.
Wait,
Angie.
I extended it. Why is it still at him?
Are you in the raid?
Was everybody in the raid? Were you in the raid when you extended it?
No.
Oh.
You're...
I was the leader last week, was I not?
I think you were?
Does it matter? I think anybody can extend it, right?
Well, if she extended the lockout and she's the thing, then... Did you set the raid difficulty?
Yeah.
Is it actually like the first boss, or are we just at the beginning?
It was the first boss. It shows Rathian sitting there in orange.
What the fuck? Are you in there, Angie?
No, I just walked out.
Okay, I'm gonna walk out and then you can just reset all instances.
Yeah, I'm outside.
And check again and make sure you extended heroic and not
Heroic,
like normal.
yeah. We have Rathian, Prophet, Mata and the Hive Mind defeat.
This cannot be.
Okay, reset it.
The Black Empire itself has invaded the Vale. Act swiftly before all is lost.
Maybe we need to drop and start again.
Let me go and see. If it doesn't, then we can just redo, but...
Yeah, you have to just drop and everybody else.
There it goes.
Okay, good.
It's like, what the hell, man?
Angie, thank you for not fucking up.
You're very welcome.
Dang.
I have been drinking.
Oh, no.
Me too!
Clearly.
Friends made me mojitos.
Now I want to drink, guys.
I asked you, and you said no.
Oh boy.
Get a mojito. We got
No, he
plenty.
did ask. He was like, do you want me? I'm going to go to the package store. Do you want me to get you anything? And I was like, no.
Nah, I'm okay.
Trying to be good because I've been doing so good, like eating, like, you know, trying to, you know, eat better because quarantine makes you eat terribly.
Bye.
Agreed.
Bye, Brian.
But
Way to auto run off the fucking ledge.
I didn't work at the police department last night, which meant I was home by myself, and that means I had
Aw.
popcorn. So.
Not my fault.
Popcorn's healthy,
Yeah,
by the way.
Huh?
Popcorn's kind of healthy.
It's
isn't
all
it?
carbs.
It's all carbs.
That's all it is. It's starch and carbs.
Yeah, so, I mean, but then to be fair, I also had low carb ice cream. And everything else I ate that day was low carb.
So you had
but,
ice?
No, there's Rebel ice cream. If you're looking for a really good low carb ice cream, Rebel. Oh my
Isn't
God.
Halo the same?
No.
No,
it
Halo is
way
lower,
better than Halo.
and Halo has a keto line that's...
Chalky.
Well,
It's
we only had one.
I only had one, but it was chalky.
It was chalky, damn it.
It was white chocolate macadamia.
Rebel is like eating regular ice cream. Like, creamy and...
How expensive is it, though?
A pint was like $5 or something like that. But if you're using it as a treat every now and then, and not like, oh, I eat ice cream all the time.
I mean, their mint chocolate chip was sublime. Like, and they use erythritol.
There was no lime in that.
They use, erythritol as the sugar substitute, so it won't cause an insulin spike, which is nice.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that's important, and you know, because when you cause an insulin spike, then you know, you're okay. I'm done. But anyway, it's really good. We've had 3 kinds so far. I had the mint chocolate chip, which is my highest rated. Then I had peanut butter fudge yesterday, and that was my second. It was pretty good. And then the third one was butter pecan, and that was pretty good too. But that one's like third in my list of the ice creams. But they all taste like ice cream. Like the white chocolate macadamia nut Halo Top one that I had, that is their keto version of it, was very chalky. Like it was chalky. That's yeah.
It could have been. It was frozen too long. It was too hard or whatever. When it softened up, it got better. The taste was good.
I was gonna say, they had some of these chocolate peanut butter bar things that I guess had set out, so they put them on clearance, and they were chalky.
Yeah, what kind were they?
It was one of the more healthier brands.
Is it like the Atkins ones or the keto
Yeah,
ones?
they were like Atkins.
Just be careful with those, because a lot of those don't use erythritol. They use different kinds of sweeteners that will provoke an insulin response. And with erythritol, it doesn't get absorbed into your body. It just goes right through you. So that's why you don't have to like I don't know if you do the carbs versus net carbs thing where you subtract the amount of dietary fiber and that gives you your net carbs. But I do, because I like carbs, and it gives me the ability to have more in a day. So I do that. Yeah, so erythritol goes right through you. It doesn't get absorbed into your body. It just like bypasses everything. So you eat it, and then you just waste it right out, right? Which is, you know, yeah. pretzels. I'm not gonna lie. I like pretzels. But yeah. So
You
anyway.
say as Brian stuffs his face.
Yeah.
Fathom said now I want a
sorry.
slice of pecan pie.
Ooh. Not for nothing, but I have a fantastic low carb recipe for pecan pie that like tastes so good.
Not
like
even gonna
Get
lie.
some of that pecan pie.
I made one pecan pie, and Jim and I like demolished it like in like a day.
I had like
it
a
was
slice.
Fathom
so
said pecan.
good. Pecan.
Fathom said pecan.
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 I mean,
Pecan.
in Connecticut, we said pecan. So it's a colloquial
Fathom
thing.
said pecan red heart.
That's fine, but for me it's pecan.
And what's your shaman's name?
I don't have a shaman. I have a shaman. There's no logic. There's no logic to it. That is how I was raised, calling it pecan, not pecan. Like pecan sounds so weird, but then for me it's soda, not pop. And then when I went to North Dakota, all they did was call it pop, and it drove me nuts because I'm like, it's not pop, it's soda. So I mean,
Whatever.
We called everything Coke.
Everything's
Fathom
Coke.
said
I
this
want
is
an
the
orange
text to speech, not me.
that is so weird to me. Is the text to speech saying pecan or pecan? Like, I don't know. So, that's
Fathom
funny.
said pecan.
That's oh, now I heard it. Thank you. Okay. Red, stop it.
Leluyo said PKA on.
I don't think Red is impressed with the text to speech. We're gonna keep going. Okay. All right. So, a lot of people probably weren't in, or enough people were not in. I posed the question of what we wanted to do, if we wanted to go back to the every 2 week schedule, or if people really still needed gear from the specific first bosses, or if we could just kind of progress a little bit further and hopefully people would get gear from that. So it's up to you what you want to do. If you're coming on Chaos, I think you're probably fine. But it's up to you guys.
Everybody wants to do the soccer boss.
I am triggered from the soccer
Horrible memories.
So triggered. Like, oh.
Stand in the circle. How hard is that? It's been months. Stand in the circle.
It's because we haven't done it in so long, I think.
But how did he not even know the circles were a thing?
No, that's not a. Oh, I don't know what we're doing.
Was it Raptor?
Yes.
Oh, because I didn't have
I life gripped him into the circles and he ran away to go back to his spot.
He's like, no, I don't want to do this.
Probably he's not used to it because he didn't have to do it before. That was a mechanic he didn't have to pay attention to.
You can't make me. We still had to do them. I did a lot of them.
Did you really? I don't remember.
Yeah.
Look,
As soon as we got to the third one, people stopped paying attention, and I started having to stand in circles to keep us from blowing up.
All I know is that we were in the last group, and Chris was like, well, you should pick who's going to stand in what spots. And I'm like, no, I don't have to do that because we're not getting there.
All I know is I was super happy when Sab put Jim and I in the same group, and I whispered her, and I was like, thank you. Because it just tells me where to go, and where to stand. And I'm not going to lie, Mythic really, aside from the ad, I like the fact that you can predict exactly where you're going to have to stand.
Only one of the three people doesn't know almost exactly where they're going to stand.
Yeah, so if you pick the person, if you pick the spot that you're going to be, I think there's enough time for that person to make the adjustment, but the other two can just run to their spots, right? That's what I'm envisioning. I don't know if that'll work in theory, but that is what it looked like to me. So I was like,
Well,
great, I will pick this spot and I will stand here and this will be my spot and I know which way to face and this is where I will be standing and we're good to go.
I know that I was put in a group with 2 hunters, so it doesn't matter what
Well,
I
that's
do,
gonna
it would
fail
never
group.
be my fault.
Nope, you're 100% correct.
I mean, that's definitely a failed group.
I was very lucky because I was in a group with Rim and Jim, and they both know what they're doing. So, God forbid if I screw it up, probably one of them will be able to pick. But I'm hoping I don't screw it up.
The problem is that we just don't. Nobody switches to the ads fast enough. Like, people shouldn't be on the boss when it comes out. They should be where the first person is and just immediately get on ads.
I think the problem is we're not trained to look for the ads. Like, everybody's tunneling the boss because we want to get the boss damaged so bad, so we have
I don't
less
know why
space.
they're taking the boss off into the boonies in the first
Neither!
place. Just tuck her into the corner. We'll all be standing right there anyways. Like, she doesn't frontal cleave. It doesn't matter where she's facing.
That is exactly what I said. I'm like, why don't they tank him like right in that spot between the two where the two spawn, right? Just tank him right there in that spot, and then you move to wherever it is, and then you tank it on top, and then the melee can get that first one, and then
The whole no, that's the whole fight in a nutshell.
I don't know.
What do I know?
All I know is I was really hoping we were going to do Hive Mind, and then they said soccer, and I was like, no!
I got to.
I watched, and all the Mythic Raiders who were progressing on soccer and everything were the ones that I watched were of the same opinion that Mythic soccer was the worst. Even with the predictability of the stuff, that was the worst one, and they never wanted to do it again, you know?
Well, even beyond that, once we get past soccer, we're gonna go to what, Vex?
Yeah.
There's no way we're gonna get through Vex with the trouble we had with.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, we'll get through just like we got through Shad.
My parse made me really sad, but I got to make Raptor feel good about himself, so.
The Black Empire itself has invaded the Vale. Act swiftly before all is lost.
This is fun.
I think I'm just gonna start letting myself explode wherever I'm at, because when I ask for help, they just ignore me.
For
so,
what?
When I get the goopy goop, I'm not gonna get freedom, so whatever.
Wait, on which fight?
On Shad?
Oh!
The problem with that is people need to watch who has it and fucking move away from where they're moving from. And people that have like quick movement shit like monks and paladins and all this shit need to start moving sooner, because if you wait till the last fucking second to move, you're gonna move somewhere where there's people and you're gonna cause a fucking problem.
Well, the problem is, like, I try to move out as soon as I see it coming towards, and then they move in the same place that I just moved to because I was trying to move it. You know what I mean? That is, I can't anticipate their movement. You know what I mean? I don't know where they're gonna go, so I'm moving away so I don't take damage. And then they move that way, and I'm like, crap.
Yeah, but they wait until there's a second and a half left to move to the outside, and then you don't have any time to recompensate.
Right. That's exactly it. It's very frustrating.
I call out when I'm running towards it or when I'm running to a certain area, because then people know.
I understand why we can't do it, but I kind of wish what we did was we all loosely stacked on one side, right? And when the ooze came out, depending on where it was, either because the person generally can't move. Now, if it's somebody like a druid, or I'm guessing Chaos, you can move, right? You can just blink out of it.
85% of our raid can move. Like,
right.
I mean, I can't be slowed below 70%.
Yeah.
He can't be slowed below 70%. The monks can get out of it, the paladins can get out of it, the druids can get out of it, rogues can cloak, hunters can disengage. Like, I think priests might be the only ones that are really.
Right. So, if we all stand loosely together again, because we can't stand on top of each other, because we saw how badly that worked the one time we tried it, and then everybody kind of moves away from the person who has it. If it's somebody who can't move, you know what I mean? So we move to the other side. You know what I mean? So everybody's just kind of, I don't know.
Well, the problem is how.
Basically, we shouldn't have him in the middle, because then he's just gonna
Ark
get
said
spit on when we try to give him those
discordapp.com
stupid
Jim,
orbs.
you guys don't do this.
Yeah,
But when I asked about that, they didn't care.
Wait, what?
That's been way.
But hey, we're in a different place, and we don't have to be angry about them.
Mhm.
Who's angry? I don't want your anger at
It's
all.
just so frustrating.
Listen, I didn't mind getting benched. It was the best day of my life.
Oh, you didn't really?
I'm not watching that video right now, Zach. I will later. I don't know what the fuck we do.
You are.
So all they do is they pull the boss up halfway up, damn near the front of the room, put an X in the back, and if you get the
Yes,
orb,
that's
just
how
move it
it's
back.
supposed to be done. That's what I've suggested
Zach.
countless times.
Zach.
Oh.
Zach,
It's
look.
nothing we're going to do.
Yeah.
Zach.
Nothing.
When
Yeah.
we did mod, they did the 3-tank strat, and then they forgot until like the very end to say, oh yeah, the off tank should be picking up the ads and bringing him to the ad
Yeah.
tank, so he's not fucking running around.
Like,
They did that to the
literally-
DK, the
Literally,
mobile DK.
literally within the
And I'm just
the
like,
next couple
oh.
of polls, we downed it. After what? How many weeks was it? 2. Within
3.
the next, within the next couple of polls, we downed it. Like, what? How do you not? That's the
Yeah,
same piece of
it was so
information.
funny because Rick was like, oh yeah, I forgot to mention that.
This is also the group that assigns all 3 tanks plus some of the DPS to go pick up the orbs still.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
And I think we're lucky if we have a 70% uptime on those orbs. Like, because, let's be real, a DK can only run so fast to bring them back.
I saved my shit for that.
I will admit.
For that
I
sole
know,
purpose.
but it has a cooldown, and
Yeah.
it'd be like having me jog in there. Like, I'll get there sometime next fucking week.
Yep.
You
will
guys don't
admit,
need mana.
Mythic Maw, I like Mythic Maw way better than I like any other Maw.
Because you don't have to get
Because
orbs.
I don't have to get orbs. Yes. That's exactly why. F those effing orbs.
They're all easy to me.
I don't
The
know
last
what
one
it
to
is.
die, and I just invis. I take no damage. I spend no gold. I watch everybody get summoned back. I don't understand what y'all guys have a problem with.
Yeah.
Chaos.
I can't stay alive.
I
in
love
this
you,
fight.
but shut up.
Yeah.
You're such an asshole sometimes. I don't know what the problem is, guys. Why don't you just ice block and invis? I mean, you don't ever get any repair bills or anything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why isn't this just a raid of mages?
One of these
It
days
should
I'm
be.
gonna get infinite stars and I'm gonna be able to compete with people. I hope.
You're up there.
You.
And I don't have infinite stars! It's so effing frustrating! Like, ugh! It's frustrating.
I did 2 pieces of infinite stars already this week.
I feel like I have to work like 4 times as hard to get the DPS that I do, and I don't even do great DPS. Like, I'm the lowest druid. Do you know how shitty that feels? That is the worst feeling. I'm like the lowest druid. I'm like, god damn it. It's
I'd have to wait till Red or Kokag get here. Because I can't be in a party where they're not present. It doesn't make the table.
Korkog, where are you?
You just
Can we
logged in.
just, like,
Oh,
move
okay.
him up here then?
I mean, you could move me technically. Yes.
I can hear
Yes.
you now, but you're pretty low.
Oh, okay.
Or move me?
oh, I can hear you.
No, I'm not getting sound in the game.
Oh, check your
Hit Control S.
well, and not only that, check in your sound settings in Windows, because sometimes it lowers it on me,
Oh, okay.
and it's very frustrating.
All you need to hear is me getting drunk and yelling at you.
Oh boy. Yeah.
And yelling at Angie, apparently.
Angie!
Exactly. Yay! Pray for me.
I mean, yeah, you could move me into like group 2 or group 1, and then I can make group up, and then just move me right back. I don't.
What group?
That stuff not raid
Anyone with people.
Well, we should probably wait until everything's.
I was gonna say once we get things done.
Oh.
You should release here.
I'm running away.
Oh,
running
yeah,
away.
Beware.
Can I line a sight?
Beware.
Woo!
Hey, Korkok, how are the
Twisters.
goats?
Can you guys send me an
We'd have to run out.
Oh, okay.
Beware.
It's in the veil, by the way.
It's in the mail.
Yeah.
I have learned just to set my hearth there.
Gross. I'm a mage. Just.
Or
I
you,
can make a point.
or,
Gross, I'm a mage.
or,
True words have never been spoken.
I can. I can make
or
a portal for
after
you.
the raid, you could just park your tune outside where it's going to be the next week. That's kind of what I do.
Better, Cass?
Well,
Or I
yeah,
could do this.
but Jeremy, you have to remember that, like,
Some of us actually play.
characters.
Look, I can do this.
Hey, Angie,
What?
I play as well.
I
Shut it.
didn't say that! I said I like to play my character after the raid. If you take
Right.
offense to that, that's on you.
No, I mean, but it is a point though. Like, I mean, we have to actually
Don't make me turn this raid around.
play the character.
Because I will. I will stop this raid and turn it right the fuck around.
Are we there yet? I need to go potty. I want a snack.
You can pee your pants and eat the fucking Cheetos that are between the seats.
Oh my god! And this is why we
See
don't have
Cheetos! Yay!
You'd be a great dad.
This is why we don't have children. Uh
That's how I grew up.
oh. Woo!
Right? Seat Cheetos right on the back seat window.
Dude, if you
Roll down the
found
window.
The car
found
smells
fucking
funny.
snacks,
Can we have air conditioning in the back seat? I'm hot.
I know.
But you have to say that over the highway winds. You're usually sitting out there, no seatbelt, shit on. You're right.
I got the back of an RV. We didn't get the breeze.
all our road trips were from Connecticut to Missouri, and they were all fucking minivans.
My road trips with the Texas to Michigan. Sat me down with a truck.
In the front of the truck?
Back of the truck.
Oh, I think you said in the front. I was like,
Okay.
ah.
The bed of the truck.
The bed. That's where we sat into my road trips.
Did you at least have a fucking shell?
Not mine.
I had.
Say one of the worst car trips we had was when you went camping with the Boy Scouts, and I got sunburned so fucking bad. And then we got home, and then got home on Sunday, and then either that same Sunday or Monday we fucking left to drive to Missouri. That sucked.
I had like my and laying in the back of the bed of the truck was usually me laying on everybody's clothes or a blanket, and like, my pillow was the wheel well.
Racial slurs.
Racial slur. God damn it.
I'm not gonna share it, but he said it.
That was
I still don't know how to turn that thing off, so apologies.
What thing?
Oh wait, I gotta put. You just reminded me. The turning it off. You reminded me to turn on guild repair.
Wow.
Oh yay! Since we killed Hiveman, we don't have this trash, so we don't have to worry about the heart piercer venoms.
Yay!
So the priests aren't gonna get fucked over.
He is getting better. I'm telling you guys. Now that Jim is my voice assistant on that.
I'm not gonna lie, when I have Warlock candy, I'll use it to heal myself up.
Is it a heal thing or a dispel?
Yeah.
If you heal 100% of your potential health pool, you can heal off the poison.
Ooh.
Yep.
But you have to do that in like 8 seconds.
Right. Okay, yeah. So it's much easier to dispel it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, every time that I get lock cookies, I kind of forget that I have the lock cookies in my inventory, and they just disappear.
Do you need a weak aura?
Oh, motherfuck.
I have a weak aura. If I go below 30%, Warlock cookies bounce across my screen. It's great.
What happened, Jim?
I was too busy having a conversation with somebody in whispers, and I left myself on auto run, and I was at a slight angle. And you know how when you throw a bowling ball and you're just slightly off, and right before it hits the pins, it goes off into the gutter? I did that before I hit the fucking doorway.
Yeah, I just watched him like run off, and then I was gonna res him because I'm like, did you die? But he released. I'm like, why would he really release?
I'm sorry, I gotta use guild repairs.
Good fortune to our friends.
God damn it. Oh my god. So let's demolish Redden. I feel like that should be a thing.
Agreed. Because I want my freaking weapons.
Well, I mean, killing him doesn't guarantee you weapons.
It's going to give me my freaking weapon.
God damn it! If it knows what's best for it.
I don't know. I think
Exactly.
We should be.
One day I'll see one of those trinkets.
It puts
I
the
got
weapon in my bags.
I got them both, and they're garbage.
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily use them, but I've never seen them.
Okay.
Is it on your loot table? As far as
Yeah, they're both on my loot table.
They're on everybody's
Yeah.
table, I think.
Really?
Just because of the set bonus from them.
Yeah, my demon hunter has both of them.
I think I used one of them, the vitality one, the versatility one, for tanking, and that's it.
So, Cow can decurse himself from the thing. Brian, can you?
Yep.
Guys, don't worry, I'm here.
We've missed you.
No, Pally can't.
Got him, I kid.
And I think if we all stand close enough, we can maybe, if we get the priests, we can mass dispel. Is that viable?
Curse.
Oh, it's a curse. It doesn't work. Alright, never mind. I was hoping, but...
Unfortunately.
If somebody's decursing me, thank you.
You're welcome.
Since when did DKs get a decurse gem?
DK, decurse, I mean, it's in the same fucking phonetic family.
Oh my god.
I like hoping like Layla. Suspense kills me.
Like what?
Open mic Lulu.
Does Lulu have an open mic?
Suspense.
Not to me, she doesn't.
No, that's just a
Yeah, not to me.
See if I have an update. Nope, no update. Like the black line top. Hey, look, Zach, a table.
Does everybody remember the stuffs?
No.
No.
Zach, shut up. Okay, Korgog's
Wow.
pretty sure he's still AFK, so give it a second.
I'm sorry, I'm back.
I'll be right back.
That's right, there's a cauldron down.
Jim, I'm new to the game. Can you please?
Yeah, it's called Alt F4, and shut up.
Ah,
Oh, right, I
man.
thought you wanted me to do it. I'm so confused.
Thought you were asking me to put one.
No, I was asking
Alright,
if you wanted me to do it.
did everybody,
That's fine, that's
did
fine.
everybody get their fucking flasks?
Wait, I'm not ready. I gotta log back in.
You're such a dork.
Wait, where'd you go?
I all afford.
Why?
That's what Jim told me to do.
Oh my
Kyle.
God. Do you always do everything Jim tells you to do?
If he's smart.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Let's get it for.
It's not like I'm a mom. But if your friends jumped off a bridge,
Yes.
I get out of the speeding ticket
In a
once by
heartbeat.
saying yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Why were you driving so fast? Well, everybody else was. If your friends jump off a cliff, would you do it too? Yes, sir.
All day, every day.
I say, I'm sorry, officer. I was just coming from work at the police department that I work at.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you gotta catch me first.
Well, I don't do that because I don't think I drive any cars that would be alright for that.
It'd fall apart.
So you realize that you left your car about half a mile back. Oh?
Who? You get a flask, Korkog?
Yeah, I got it. Thank you.
Still think this circle is too close.
Too close.
This marker?
I think it should be up here.
It's not. No, farther away, tanks end up getting it.
That's where DPS is gonna stand on circle. The boss won't be there. DPS will be there.
Oh, okay.
The boss will be in front of it, and the tanks will be on the other side. And that'll work. There's a feast down.
Crap.
I have them so far back. Why not have the lightning between the two and the boss forward? Is where's that?
I missed that one right quick. They would throw it off against the wall.
Yay, you
Fucking
got
blew my mind.
ball! Woo!
He says, "Don't touch me, Zach."
Oh, shoot! I just transformed into one, too. God damn it. I didn't think that through.
Alright, I'm one of the hot air dog.
I'm going to die. I'm taking you all with me.
I'm mostly naked.
Big old tits, too.
I damn.
New tricks, like me, brother bear. Yeah.
I have not come this far to be stopped. The future I have planned will not be jeopardized. Now you will taste true power.
Oh no.
Every time I see Vex fly by, I'm afraid, like, deep down in my soul that she's gonna come land over here and we're gonna have two bosses at once.
Oh my god. Could you imagine that? That would be kind of cool.
Could you
You say
imagine
that.
a raid where, like, the last 10% or the first 10% you have to fight the end boss each time and they keep running away?
Shadow Orb. New person blue.
Got it.
Circle, go back. So yeah, stay there too. Alright, green is covered. Stay on the boss, stay on the boss, stay on the boss. Run to the ad, kill the ad. I'm gonna go to blue. Sure, kill that ad. Alright, we need somebody new to green, somebody new to green. Alright, it's covered, it's covered, it's covered. That's the last one, everybody back on the boss.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Lightning Orb. Only one person stands in the full circle.
I'm out of range.
Soak the open circle. There we go. Did I get it? I'm not. Somebody get the big circle. Somebody get the big circle. Good job. Alright, good job, guys.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Shadow Orb. Somebody get on the boss.
What the?
Give me stacks.
Who's got it? Angie's got it? Okay.
I'm dead.
And I know, but you still had the thing,
Yeah.
so.
I forgot I hit the little black orb. Sorry.
Alright, everybody focus on the boss.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Lightning Orb. watch out. I'm gonna get it. Stay in, Jeremy. I got this
Need
one.
someone for that.
Slow down, DPS.
Everybody stop on the boss. Shadow Orb, Shadow Orb. I ran the wrong way, that's my bad. Okay, red, go to the green marker. Everybody needs to focus on the head. I'm dead.
Got green.
So it's still on red, so
I got it now.
somebody needs to be at green.
I'm there.
Change out. Change out.
Like, we need
You're
somebody
blue.
new at blue. Stay on the boss.
Let Cal get low.
Alright, everybody focus on the boss.
Add.
Oh, kill that ad. Okay, focus on the boss. Lust if you haven't lusted.
Let Cal get low. Big heals on Brian. Heals on Cal. Let Brian get low. Let Cal get low. Heals on Brian. Let Brian get low. Let Cal get low.
Rest Cal.
Yeah, Brian, let Cal get low.
Got him and Cal bubbled.
Good job, guys.
Good job. I'm in res.
I got gold.
Anybody need a cloth 460 Nazarite chest?
Are we going to puppy or to soccer?
Puppy.
Oh my god.
I have many, many wares.
Let's jump straight down the Elden pocket.
I mean, we could, but then we have to die when we come back up out of the mall.
Elden.
I think we can technically start with dressed.
Technically.
I mean, I've seen it before, but I don't know how it happened.
You jump all the way down, but instead of walking towards the open up, you just run back up.
Yeah, but I thought that the door to Dressed was locked until after you killed Chad.
Alert. New anchor location detected within aperture.
Well, aperture is certainly the polite way.
Where are we supposed to be? Not like
Take the little flowy thing down, and then run back like we're running back to where we came in.
So I'm down by the tentacles, I mean.
Just wait for us.
Oh, you're down there.
We'll come to you.
You deserve it.
Somebody's a little anxious to get down there.
No, I just jumped thinking my glider would work, but it...
Oh, never mind. I got it on a bonus. Right, reminded me. Ignore that.
Sad face.
Here. Because I would have gladly given it to you. Lilu, I keep wanting to loot your pet. Damn it! I'm so happy you got him now.
Alright, we're down here ready to kill these tentacles.
I'm out of range.
Brian dies.
Cross him.
And he's now a Loa sacrificial thing.
No one needed that rope.
No, thank you.
Clockware.
What was it again?
Beware. I'm out of range.
Yeah, I'll take it if no one needs it.
I don't have the time. I don't have the time.
Every time I see this dude, I think of Valyria. Because her last name is Sanguinar and his name is Sanguinar.
His name is Sigwimar. It's Sanguimar.
I'm out of range. Target.
Don't forget your almost.
Or Mutt. I got Mutt. Woo!
Lucky, I got goop.
Ooh.
It's wriggling.
Oh man.
It's kind of hot.
Thank you.
Where's the eyeball?
I don't see it.
Okay.
part of me wants to do this raid on normal, just so I can spit on all the bosses.
No, it's good to do it in LFR.
No, that's harder.
Then she'd be spitting on all the other people.
I want an easy run.
I have a bad history with LFR.
Who doesn't?
LFR has a bad history with LFR.
Right?
Doesn't even have its
That's a yeah.
It's that guy that you dated at the end of high school who threatens to kill yourself when you say you want to break him.
How'd you know about that guy?
Everyone had that guy. Or knew that guy, or
was that
guy.
Or their sister dated him or something.
I just love that was that guy.
Riding poetry for no reason.
Eyes coming up. Eyeballs coming up.
Yeah, pull this pack back a little bit and let the eyeball come up past where the blood was.
What, you don't want to kill it in the blood?
No!
You're no fun.
Can I kill it?
No, let everybody get close to it before you just start shooting it, so we have everybody on it.
Pew pew.
Right. Yeah, we can go pew pew.
Good job.
Thank you.
I love it when we're all ready to do it instead of like.
Oh, guess what? Here he is.
Two melee are right there, and then it gets pulled, and like half the ranged are still like running up to it, you know? Like, oh, okay.
I feel attacked.
It's usually a hunter.
It's.
She said melee.
Melee, but you're not melee. I mean, you're.
Guys, I'm not melee.
Oh my god.
Hell subs, everybody can be a DK.
You're good melee, god damn it. Like, the melee that does what they're supposed to do. And
Yes.
You're not that melee.
I'm a good little melee.
Oh my god.
That guy.
Was that melee?
I'm just gonna stop talking.
Alright. Does everybody remember this fight?
He is a pain in the ass.
Oh, he's a big pain in the ass. So he has 3 phases. It's 66 and 33%. He shifts phases. During the first phase when we pull him, he will spin around and do a breath attack in a random direction. Don't be in front of him. Throughout the fight, he will do umbral ejection, which will shoot purple circles out. And like, you don't want to be standing in those puddles. You have time to move away from them. They extended it, so it was 2 seconds. Now it's 2.5. So you have time to get out of it. Throughout the fight, oozes will come out and fixate on somebody. You want to run away from everybody because you will see a big circle kind of pulsating around from the ooze. You don't want other people to be in that, so run it away and let it hit you. Don't cloak or anything that's going to drop it, because that will cause it to fixate on somebody else that's not ready for it, and then it could like hit a bunch of people that it shouldn't. So you want to let it hit you. Just run that away from everybody in the boss. At 66, he will run over to the purple puddle of goop. You look on your right, and he will eat that. At that point, he will then start spawning black orbs in the, like, about 2 or 3 of them that have to be stood in to soak. And he will randomly spin into a breath. You don't really have a lot of time to move out of that. It's not as bad if you get hit with it, though. It doesn't stun you. And the slimes are still happening. At 33%, he goes and eats the green stuff, and then he puts a green puddle in the center that slowly gets bigger, and then he puts green puddles around people that are behind him, and so the tank's going to slowly kind of around the edge of the circle, in a most likely clockwise direction, and avoid his breath and run slimes out the whole time. So yeah, just a couple people to soak the orbs is fine.
I didn't know if it differed on heroic versus mythic, because I know that we do it with multiple people in heroic mythic. I didn't know if it was different.
Zach, why did you die?
The leech
The
pad.
leech is outside.
Oh, did he AFK and follow somebody or something?
Yep. Well, I don't know about
Thanks.
follow, but
I knew he was putting babies down.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Zach.
Hi.
Why'd you die?
I put babies down.
Oh, okay. That's allowable.
That's what's called when he
Very
plays with
messed up
himself.
one.
Putting babies down.
You putting babies
Sounds
down.
really bad.
Sorry, guys. Excuse me. I'm gonna be putting babies down.
Oh my god.
Let's see how the mountain is looking at.
There's or.
It's for feast.
Oof, I am on top of it right now.
Does anybody have any questions?
Yeah, when do we lust?
We will lust when he goes into the third phase, when he goes to eat the green
40%.
stuff. It's 33%, Zach.
Oh, okay, close enough. I got a question.
The sky is blue because the light is refracted and the blue is reflected.
What about nerds? You don't have bye.
You need a
What,
book?
Zach?
I have a book. Open trade with me.
Is it C-Spot?
Hold on. I'll open trade with you. You have to take this stuff though first.
Thank you.
I know you're not really gonna give me that, but I know you can't have that because it doesn't give me back. Hold on. Don't you? I don't want that stuff. Take it out, please. I don't have room. You can take that money back too. Thank you.
I didn't know it's not you.
Alright, you're welcome. I don't have bag space.
Just so you guys know, I marked the target so that way you can focus.
So you can fuck.
Focus.
Wow.
Oh, that's what happens. You cut it off short. I heard fuck.
I used to do that a lot at the police department. Clip myself.
With the dogs?
Oh, I was really confused.
Clip myself, you son of a bitch. You guys are dirty.
No, you are, but one more.
No, you.
Oh,
you.
I did have 30 slots, but then I started trying to gather the parts for the auction
That was
house.
multiple days ago. She was down to 19 after 2 hours.
And then I haven't cleaned, so I haven't cleaned anything out. I am an amazingly good hoarder. I am.
do you need any more of those till AOC?
The auction house things?
Yeah.
I need
Oh, I gotta do my
super
fucking invasion.
cooling. I have the regulator, the coolant, and the other thing.
I'm ready now. Thank you.
Yes, I do.
Do not
I will
slash
tell
pet
you
this
after.
boss.
I'm sorry.
If you slash pet this boss, I will remove you from the group.
Oh my god.
That is unfair to our healers to do that shit.
Oh.
The healer said to do it.
Do it. We got this.
Okay, but that means if anybody does slash pet, the only person allowed to heal him is Zach. So you other healers, don't heal them.
And I do not have a pump either. Yes, that's correct.
Remind me they're in Twizzle's guild pick.
Okay. Thank you.
I really don't think he'll mind.
Yeah, right? I think he's fine with that.
Jim needs a pump.
I did. Yeah.
She needs one, not Jim.
Oh.
Did you?
Hmm?
Nah,
No,
I came into this weird.
He's already been. Never mind. Oh my god.
This conversation
So dirty.
really weird.
You guys, we're gonna have to excuse me for a few minutes.
Got turned on by the dirty talk, huh?
Okay, get ready to dodge. It's happening.
It was like a bad time to get the eyeball.
Taunt.
2, 1.
Nice breath.
Combs too wide.
Yeah.
Come away.
I swear I am a ooze magnet.
Taunt.
3, 2, 1.
Whoops. Even with that extra half a second.
Taunt back.
2, 1.
Breath is incoming. After this phase, make sure nobody ever stands behind a tank.
You should make a habit where you don't anyway.
Right, but it's
Right?
I know, but okay. So watch for the big glowy orbs, or dark glowy orbs.
Around 30%.
Orbs are up. Stand in the orbs.
No to the thing.
What?
There's the thing.
No, we lost in the next phase.
Taunt.
Orbs are out.
Three, two,
I love it when double cross and it, like extends my
I think they are, yeah.
When that ooze is tracking, you gotta take it.
There's an orb on the very outside edge. I'm gonna go stand in it.
Right here, again.
Orbs are out. Go ahead and lust. Everybody should be behind him if you're not a tank. Make sure you run oozes out. It's helpful if everybody kind of stacks up, so that we can avoid the oozes a lot easier. Run the slimes out. You get them. Thank you. Dodge the stuff. So slowly kite him around.
Taunt him. Res cow, forgot one.
two, one.
I can take all these, Cal.
I can get to the third one.
Well, I have my shield up.
Ah.
I guess we have to move him around. He's kind of of tight back here in the slabs.
Con.
Cut now?
Good job.
Good job, guys.
Fantastic. Woo!
And tear my flesh. But wounds are trivial.
Ooh, I forgot to get seals down.
If only all of them were that easy.
Yeah, right?
Well, do you remember the first time we came here? It wasn't that easy.
I know. I know. Yeah.
Dress for soccer.
Okay, no, dress Gath.
Everybody's favorite female boss.
What?
Everybody's favorite female boss.
Yes. But good job, guys. We haven't seen that boss in a long time, and kick its ass. I would maybe wait for the leeches. Don't get too... No.
Anyone else?
Do we have a loss? We lost on Crash and then just reset on Jessica?
I'll trade it to you after this, Jeremy.
Okay.
I'm good with wasting a lust.
Wasting nothing.
Waste not, want not. Doesn't look good just sitting there. And just a heads up, for the next boss, lust is around 50%, so... Because I know that you're going to ask that question.
Hey, when we lost?
You missed one key phrase. And that whole boss explanation.
Beware.
Epstein didn't kill himself?
That meme is dead, Chaos.
No, like Epstein. Do that.
Oof.
It only dies if you let it.
Let the dead lie. Or let sleeping dogs.
He didn't lie, he hung.
He swung.
You know what they call those in the bid? They call them eekers. Because as they're kind of moving around, the rope creaks and it goes eek.
Oh my Jesus.
These are going to hell.
Wow.
I got a first class ticket there.
With frequent fire miles?
Mm-hmm. Penthouse suite.
Probably a top.
I think I missed that era.
Where?
The adoption jokes from Chaos.
There is an era?
Well, he said he was going to hell for the adoption jokes.
Brian's AFK.
Alright, well then I will... Wait a second. Hopefully I remember this fight.
Darkness within.
Why is Elgin not talking to
On
us?
this one, don't stand next to the Moz. Is it the Moz?
It's
Or
the Moz.
Eye? It's the Moz. Because it'll mind control you. And then you will become a friend of Drestagoth and not a friend of us. And you won't be able to get healing.
Seriously, where are the hinges to this mount?
Where are the what?
Hinges to this mount. This whole room is
What
a
mount?
Oh. Don't stand near the Moz. Mostly if you're ranged. Because if you're melee...
Wait, hold on.
Okay, hold on. Jim is going to explain it and I'm going to stop talking.
Aww.
Well, it's...
I confuse things because I jump around. It's okay.
So, if you remember the tentacle packs coming down, there was 3 types. You had the crushing tentacle, which was the slam. You had the eyeball tentacles, and then you had the maw, which is the mouth. The maw ones are the ones you don't stand next to. Those ones have to be killed by ranged. If you stand next to them, they whisper to you, and you go insane and become mind controlled, or become not necessarily mind controlled. You become hostile. The tentacles, they're just straight tentacles, have to be killed by melee, and there has to be a healer that goes in there because around the base of it is a cloud that is line of sight. So if you're in the cloud, you can attack the tentacle and heal people and all that kind of stuff. So, and the way the tanking works is you're going to get the circles like you did before, the seeds, and you run out to do that. But we have to kind of focus them down in an order, and like so we have to know which ones you're going to focus down and burn those down and ignore the other ones, because you can't just attack whichever one you want. You have to so yeah, ranged will be on maws, eyeballs are fair game, tentacles are melee only. And then who wants to be the melee healer? Zach?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
I mean, because you do damage, right?
I know, but I prefer to stay on the main boss.
Well then, who can do the? Well, okay, it's the same thing with before though. You can't attack the main boss unless you pick up the orbs.
You can attack it, and
right, but he heals that damage back. But
I don't do enough damage to do anything, and I mean, just in the melee room. That's fine.
Hey, you do. No. I mean, it's fine, Zach. I don't care. I mean, if somebody else will do it, it's fine. I don't care. Just follow me for where the melee group is, and then whichever healer is going to do it that way.
So you can't attack the boss until you have the buff or whatever,
yeah.
Right?
So every time we kill one of these little ads, a couple puddles drop. When you pick it up, the boss will be glowing orange, and then you can attack him.
Okay, so that hasn't changed.
No, the only thing that's changed is
the eye. Like everybody has to focus on one eye or whatever, right?
Yeah, the only thing that's changed is who can attack what. Only melee can attack or only melee should attack the tentacles. Only range should attack the maws, which are the mouth ones, and then anybody can kill the eyes, I believe.
I was just gonna say, if you have cooldowns. I'm sorry, Layla.
But yeah, so I mean, obviously we got markers on the ground. We're gonna focus on
once we pick on one of them, we'll just go clockwise around the room for the.
Well, that's
from marker.
Hey, Korkog, Belly, you both,
whatever the next
melee,
closest
yes.
one is.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I'll spot check and stuff like that, and if I see one that's more advantageous to have done,
just holler it out.
Yeah. I mean, so it's basically.
Let's just go and see what it does.
Right, so melee, just pretty much just follow me. I marked myself with a green. You know, just make sure you kind of like look for me when you're going after a mob, and like if we do that, we'll burn them down pretty quick. So.
Yeah.
But that's melee. Ranged will attack whichever ones have been hit with the seed and are glowing orange because they take more damage, obviously. So we're gonna kind of want to do that.
Which healer wants to go with? I've never done it, but I mean, what do I need to do?
Being in the clouds, you have to make sure that you're all the way in the clouds. You have to make sure that you don't get hit by the red stuff, because it really hurts if you happen to get that, like, on your head. And then if they go to do the tentacle slam thing, you have to get out, or you will.
Right.
So it's just a lot of movement.
Yeah.
A whole lot of movement.
Okay. I'll try.
Well, let's stick to me like glue, Angie.
Sounds good. Sorry, Kristen. Forgive me.
Okay. It's fine.
So
I'll allow
the
it.
first seed, guys, will go to the X because we'll probably burn the skull down super fast. So, do we need a feast?
A few people
There was a
died,
couple
but
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go ahead and put a feast if Layla doesn't mind. That's the only cooldown she has.
Oh, dang.
I didn't say it. I mean, I did say that, but I didn't say she didn't have any other cooldowns.
Does surrender to madness still kill you at the end of the time, or does it just do
90% of your
90%?
health.
Oof. It's not bad though. Like if you can be like, okay, I'm gonna die, you know, or it's gonna end in the next blah blah blah, and it all heals on her, then it should be fine.
I think melee is on a feast strike.
Melee is on a feast strike.
I'm sorry, Layla. Did I say melee?
Yes.
Well,
like, wow.
I'm just gonna keep
No melee gets feast apparently.
Layla, could we have a feast, please? Thank you.
Thank you.
That was a good time. I heard the bell, and just as I was saying, I haven't done this fight in so long. I don't remember what I'm doing. I guess I should have listened to Jim's explanation.
You know, like, I just don't know how to go about my life when people just don't listen to me.
I'm kidding.
It's like, I'm just trying to help everybody, and, you know, it's just like, it really hurts my feelings when people just disregard.
Jim, do you have feelings?
He's a cow. He doesn't have feelings.
I'm gonna be all up to something later.
Oh my goodness.
Sound like my dad.
5, 4.
Well, I didn't say I'm all gonna be up in Mary Harrelson.
Oh.
Oh yeah, interrupt mind plays whenever you get a chance. Don't stand in the orange circle. But yeah, that'll make you take more damage. A couple people need to pick up those things. Run the circle over by Moon and try to get both of those things back there, the eye and the tentacle.
Ooh, stay with it.
So melee, we're gonna go to the tentacle by Moon. Range, can kill whatever. Pick something. Dodge eyeballs is going straight at this tentacle. Oh! Fuck!
He did too.
Yeah, I know, all the fucking eyeballs were here.
Yeah, the boss did too. That's what got y'all.
Make sure you don't stand in that orange circle and help the tank out. Oh, I should. Melee, we're gonna move to green. Put something on the one by blue for the ranged.
Too late. I'm gonna go back here.
Okay, well then get the and then range will switch to the one that might act like the eyeball. After they kill everyone. Make sure you give Cow plenty of room to just kind of eat that circle on there. Dodge the eye beams.
Cow's down.
Beware.
The sickness?
And it's hard to see that red shit, but watch out for that. The rest of the melee should go to the tentacle by skull. There is a mob by the boss, so we'll try and get that kind of focus down a little bit. Never mind, kill the ones by skull, because those are both weak. Dodge eyeballs.
Beware.
Run out from the tentacle.
Pick up the wizard. There's an ooze by the mall.
There's an ooze by Skull, so I'm gonna pick it up and go attack the main boss.
Going to the back. The mall back there.
My star. Dodge the eyeballs. Melee help out on some of those eyes. Can there's a tentacle with my X. Run out from the tentacle on the boss. Brian, you're gonna want to run this over by X. Get the next scene, or whoever's getting the next scene.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna hit.
Yeah. Dodge the eyeballs. Melee should, if you don't have attacking the boss, should be attacking the tentacle by X.
Use that move.
Coming to X.
Yeah, make sure you back up a little bit, guys, so they give them room to hit both of the side. If you could pick up those oozes, go attack the main boss. Dodge eye beams. Go ahead and lust. So we can burn some.
Cow is down. Messy's down.
Circle.
Oh yeah, dodge those circles. Go ahead and wipe it up if you can. So yeah, that's pretty much kind of the fight.
I was just following you.
That's not a bad thing sometimes. But if I pick up an ooze and go to the main, I'm gonna try not to pick those up. But if you pick one of those like little purple globs up, you need to go to the guy in the center, focus him down.
Yeah.
Which you can only pick one up every 30 seconds, and then that gives you 15 seconds of damage on the boss. So, Chaos, you live.
us.
Not a wipe. We didn't all die.
It was not a wipe.
Woo.
I would cheer you, but I'm dead.
Ben, you couldn't talk to Rathian and he could port you to the last boss that you were on.
Agreed.
That'd be nice.
And miss all this beautiful scenery? I don't know, make a nice summer cottage.
So I can never tell when it's okay to attack the boss.
So
Like when that ends after I get the buff, I can never tell when it ends.
So-
I know I'm doing damage.
okay, so you'll get 2 buffs. One will be 15 seconds, one will be 30. When you have the buff, the boss is gonna have an orange glow about him. So when it's like, you know how when they run the orange circle out to the tentacles, and like it goes off, the tentacle is glowing orange. Do you see that? Or do you remember?
Yeah, but he looks orange no matter what to me.
He looks more orange, like he's covered in Cheeto dust. Like right now he's kind of like orangish or whatever, but when you can attack him, it looks like he's rolled around in a bag of Cheetos.
He and Aosi could be twinsies.
So, yeah, he'll be like way more orange and glowy. He'll look like he has like he's been lit up. So that's when you can attack him. If you're not comfortable with knowing that stuff, you can just stay on the ads and that's fine too. you can help me kill ads. And not have to worry about this. Don't pick up anything so that other people can. You know, it's just whatever you're comfortable with. If it's, or you know, just keep.
I don't mind being on them. It's just when I'm on them, I don't ever see when it ends.
Yeah. Well, there should be a buff, and if I'll have to look and see what it's called and what it looks like. It's like a purple icon or whatever.
Sometimes I can tell. It's fine.
Yeah, it's just.
So I don't know why we were like when you said wipe it up, it looked like we were still all there, but it's because nothing was dropping to attack him, right?
No, when I was saying that, everybody, like half the people were dead.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just this is new. This is a new. We haven't done this fight on normal in a long time.
Not heroic at all.
And well, yeah, and like the new mechanic is a pain in the ass to get used to, and it.
The little red orbs and the dusty dust is horrible.
So it's just gonna take some getting used to, and then once we do it, it'll be good, and you'll be used to it.
That's fine. I just focus on what I'm focusing on. I don't ever watch what the rest of the race is doing, so I never know. And then all of a sudden I'm like, I think we're doing great, and all of a sudden it's like, wipe it up. I'm like, oh.
That's okay.
Damn it.
It's easy to get super focused on doing stuff when you first start it. Eventually you'll get comfortable with it, and you'll be able to kind of take a step back and kind of pay attention to a few other things, and it'll be fine. This is all progression, because we're a progression guild now.
Yay! Thank you. I didn't know it was a contest.
Me either. I was like, what did you win? And he's just sitting there looking at me.
Because she's not doing her fucking job.
I'm drinking.
Check your flasks.
I'm drinking cider now, so good luck getting me to do my job.
I thought you didn't have alcohol. Wait, what?
I did. It's just that I had some. I went down to get water, and I realized I had pumpkin cider still in the refrigerator, and I was like, you know what? I had popcorn last night, so screw it. I'm gonna have pumpkin cider tonight. I've already ruined it, so I'm just gonna have cider tonight. But I didn't have him go get me more. What I have
Angie's cleaning her bags out.
the last.
Shh.
Yeah.
Don't tell people.
My willpower is non-existent.
Yeah, there's a feast core cog. Let us know when you're ready.
Thank you.
For some reason, the liquor stores can stay open, but the beer store had to close.
Huh.
Oh, we don't have them separated like that. We can also sell beer and liquor in grocery stores here.
Well, the
I can just buy it at Walmart
stores
here.
sell hard liquor, and the grocery stores can sell whatever they want, but the beer store is the only one that sells beer worth drinking. Everywhere else is like, have some Coors Light. Do you like Miller's? And I'm like,
No, thank you. I'd rather dehydrate.
Yeah, yesterday while I was doing some birthday shopping with my brother, he was doing the grocery shopping and everything. Thank you, by the way. And he was over by the toilet paper, and he noticed that their entire beer aisle was tipped over. Like, everything broke. There was beer everywhere.
Ghosts!
And the associates, they basically just stood there and they were like, nah, okay, that's fine.
Run out.
Insurance.
Okay, Millie, we're gonna seed, but the one's by moon. Oh, okay. Melee
Too late, I already take care.
That's fine. Melee, kill the one by moon. Moon's gonna be the next target for seeds. Alright, the eyeballs.
Thankfully, none of them are pointed at us.
The eyeball, you can come in red. The eyeball stuff is they shoot a beam out. That's just don't stand in the beam. Okay, now run away from the tentacles. Now run back into the tentacle.
Yeah, he's
Let's
dead.
kill this eyeball. Right by the tentacle. Kill that. Okay, go to green, Brian. And melee, go to green.
Square is about to go down. They look at my control.
If you leave her alone, she should be
Run out from the thing.
Just Leilu, don't stand near anything, so you don't take
Now
the
run out. I'm sorry, I was looking at the wrong one. Run back in. Everybody run to the back. So
Going between these two.
My god, the freaking orbs are hard to see. Or red stuff.
Yeah, when you're in, the red puddles are very hard to see. Melee, go up to her skull.
There's a bubbly, thank you. Ignore me.
Dive the eyeballs. Run away from tentacles. Back into the tentacle.
Going to skull. Between them.
Skull.
Let's go by the door where we came in.
Thank you.
That ball.
Oh god, I took one of the stupid orbs.
Smite.
I am!
There's a thing back here.
Okay, melee, there's a tentacle over on X.
There's an orb.
There's some goop over here near X-ish, the triangle.
Going to moon. Move a little, Krista.
There's still an ooze to be picked up.
Melee, go to skull.
Going between
You
them.
mean
My-
square?
I
Or
meant
triangle,
X.
rather? That's it. X. One of those.
Oh, well, don't stand near it right now, run out. You can kill the eyeballs. I'll kill the tentacle.
Coming back.
Oozes to pick up at moon.
Kill this eyeball devil by accident. Just doing. Good job. There's still some oozes. Pick them up. Go ahead and left. Melee, we're gonna. There's everybody focus near the back of the circle. Is run away from things. Melee should be back on by circle in the very back of the room where we were.
The mob by the boss is
Dilemma, watch out.
Don't stand between things.
This is by dresses.
Going between them. Oh, just the one.
Melee should not be attacking Maws. You will get mind controlled. Everybody should be on. Melee should go to square.
More oozes in the back of the room. One ooze still left.
Watch eyeball beams.
Going to triangle. Getting 3 of them at once.
Lefty boy.
Run away from the tentacle. Sorry, that was my bad. Dodge the rings. Dodge eye beams. Out. Okay, melee
Or
ready for
the
my
triangle.
if you're slot.
Ooze is a triangle.
Yep, there's gonna be an ooze by trying to you.
Oh shit, dodge the eye beam.
Another ooze a triangle.
Run out. Dodge the eye beam.
There's 2 oozes right there. Careful.
There's an ooze over by Wait, I think.
Cal's down.
Dodge the eye beam. Just tentacle into the boss. Get ready to run out and dodge. Okay, melee should be. Oh shit.
Going to the 2 Maws by X. On square.
Dodge eye beams.
Too many left alive.
Wipe it.
Yeah.
Never mind.
That's alright, we got him down a lot further.
That was really good, yeah.
It's gonna take some getting used to. We're probably gonna have to quit. We're spreading, I think, our DPS out too far. I think we're gonna need to like really focus on like one or two.
Melee should be with melee, and
Well,
the way I had it, range is all in group 1 with the tanks, and group 3 is a mix. I guess I could put the 2 tanks and a healer in group 3, so all melees in 1.
No, that's fine.
Or range.
Ideally, you want to be hitting what gets hit by the seeds from the tanks to take extra damage, so they die faster. So, if anything glowing orange, it's
In melee, want to
Eyeball.
stay with melee.
no, I mean, as soon as you get an ooze, you want to immediately switch.
Well, yeah, I know. I just meant in general.
Oh. It just makes it easier on the healers as far as melee sticking together. But as far as what you're focusing on, you need more ranges. Because otherwise, they're not taking as much damage.
Okay, so essentially it's me, Leilu, and Chaos for ranged, right? Alright, so I guess I'll mark with an X which one I guess we should focus.
Yeah, and I'll mark Skull for the ones melee are gonna focus. I figure if we can do that and try to keep concentrating our stuff down, instead of, cause I feel like maybe we're just splitting up too much, and we're not getting things down fast enough. Because the faster we get things down and pick up orbs and damage the boss, the shorter the fight is. Leilu, you died not because Chaos killed you, but because Chaos loved you enough to kill you.
Listen, I didn't kill you as much as you died to a raid mechanic. So you were an enemy, and enemies must die.
Red is dead.
Simply doing what I did to get into this raid.
Chaos, speak up. You're low.
Nah.
Oh, that sounds so much better.
I didn't do anything different.
Yes.
Put the mic closer.
Yeah, I don't know, but you definitely
You sounded like you were like a mile away.
Yeah.
That's cool. All I said was she died to a raid mechanic. I didn't do anything.
Ah.
But I like it better when it's in his mouth. Can we have a feast, please, Leilu, before you go crazy and try to kill us?
She didn't try to kill. She tried to survive. She ran away.
Just like that.
I blew her up. Every cooldown I had went on Lulu.
Aww, poor Lulu.
It's the only way to kill her.
I Runa powered. I Azurite.
So is that why we only got down to 23% on the main boss?
No. Every time the ooze was gone, I had my buffs up. I had my cooldowns up. It's like a minute long. I'm just saying, for 1 minute, I unleashed hell on Lulu.
Oh my god.
I saw Jim like.
So what
Jim
was hell like, Lulu?
He was like in a weird silhouette, and he was like getting life gripped by Lilu, and I just felt that anger. And I channeled it.
Well, I have a freaking thing on. She can't life grip me.
No, but I'm saying that's kind of where it was at. She didn't stand a chance.
Wow.
Yeah. So my fourth.
Yeah, but 440k, that doesn't tell you how fast it happened.
No, it doesn't.
That could have been in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, because I had Presence of Mind. I had all my arcane charges. I had a Rune of Power, Guardian of Azeroth, the Arcane Power, and my Manifesto of Madness. I just unleashed. I think it was 2 crits of like 170k. Let me check. I can check. Oh no, I killed her with arcane missiles. It hit her.
Alright, so
Infinite stars.
So after these first 2, Skull will be melee, X will be ranged. For now, it's gonna be everybody focuses on Skull. Tanks are gonna put the seed on X, and then we'll all kill X. So after these first 2 are down, then the markers will be melee and ranged.
I'll save every ranged of the trouble. The maw that pops up right here, that's probably going to be the first one that I. It almost always pops up right there.
So melee is Skull.
After these first 2, everybody kills Skull, then everybody kills X. After that, I'm going to mark it as Skull so that we can all focus on one, and the tanks can see which ones need to be hit with the seed. Right? So that way we're not like getting some hit with a seed that we're not quite to yet. And, and we can kind of like, if we burn them down, that way we'll get them down faster, get more damage on the boss, and all this other stuff. So, because
Do you have a macro for that?
nope, I will be clicking on
You're
it.
wasting precious time.
Oh, I mean, I have it keybound.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't have it as a macro, but I do have it keybound, so I will click on it and then hit my button to mark it. So
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
did everybody miss the part where it said we should all be killing Skull first?
Oozes. Cal, I need to pick up those oozes, man.
Is the Skull over by me?
Can I get spilled? Thank you.
There they are. Dodge the eye blast. Run out. There's an ooze by moon, so I'm gonna get it and attack it. You can't pick it up if you pick it up in 30 seconds. Dodge the eye beam.
There's a tentacle at triangle.
Yep, we're going there next. Give Cal some room. Don't run in just yet. Cal, you can probably get a little close.
Oozes over here by moon.
Yeah, they're close together.
Yeah, the other one by. Sorry, I didn't mean to make you move. I know how moving for you is.
Dodge the eye blast.
Beware.
you see oozes, you can pick them up and attack the main boss at any time.
Are you talking about the black things?
Yes, when you kill a tentacle, there's two little black things on the ground.
Move from the eye.
Okay, I thought they were red at one.
Those right there. Kim.
So when you pick that up, the boss should be glowing orange, the main boss in the center. You can attack him.
Otherwise.
Alright, I was totally missing that. I thought it was the little red puddles and not the...
Oh no, do not stand in the red puddles. Those are bad.
The back for range.
Okay.
Melee pick up that stuff. We don't really have a target right now. I lied, we have a tentacle up now, yay.
Over by X.
I'm out of range.
Coming over to X.
Everybody get over by me.
Oozes by circle.
Dodge the eye blasts.
That was fun.
Run out from the tentacle. Run back into the tentacle. Melee, we're gonna kill this eye stalk that's right next to it. After it's dead.
Move away. Some.
I guess the one in the back again.
There's oozers there. Somebody pick that up and go attack the main boss. Good job.
Thank you, Jim.
There's gonna be some oozes down right now for back.
Dodge that blast.
Beware.
Focus the side down. Yeah, we'll get the tentacle. We're gonna focus the side down first. Since we've already started.
Okay, I got the tentacle on the back by move or so.
Okay, melee, we're gonna move this circle after we kill this eye. Dodge the eye beams. It's like go out by moon. Run out from the tentacles. Sorry, I saw that late. Oh, go ahead and lust.
Already did.
Oh, okay, thank you. Everybody,
Cover the tentacle some.
You just now saw his health?
Square. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm doing a lot.
No, I heard, oh my god, I think it was somebody else.
No, it was, I got muttering as soon as I read the thing. I was pissed because I was like, God.
Beware.
Melee should be by blue square. Run out, though.
So, the front.
Bringing it to blue.
Same. But I can blink out of it.
Thank you.
I'm stunned.
Beware.
Kill the side wall. There's a thing right here, so we will pick up that ooze and take it into the boss.
Beware.
I got it. After you kill that one that's marked skull, the skull will be the tentacle by move.
Can I get some help from range on the triangle?
Dodge the eye blast.
The lowest health one. The yeah. Okay. Oozes.
Square.
Run away from the
Sorry,
tentacles.
I was on dress with the guy.
You run back in. People need to start focusing on picking up oozes and attacking the main boss.
I'm good.
Dodge eye beams.
Oh! God damn.
Yeah. Your sacrifice will not be in vain.
Yeah.
Run those circles out so you're not standing near people. So if you get the big purple circle, you have to be away from people because it will stun them. Sorry, that's my bad. Dodge the stuff.
Should we just wipe that?
No! Push!
Except I'm dead.
Okay, well, I'm dead too. But keep pushing! Never give up, never surrender.
It's a good
I'm waiting for the invis. Yeah, see, it's getting better. So I think the focusing stuff is working.
Yes.
Okay. So
Yeah, this is it. This is it.
Alright, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. That was unfortunate. Ooh, the eyeball can see through stealth. I didn't realize that because I've never been in stealth around him.
So chaos.
Be right back, y'all.
Chaos.
Be right back as well.
Thank you, Zach.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm back.
So chaos.
Welcome back.
How does it feel dying?
You know, really makes me want to experience it on all levels. But I have to settle for a video game. Not as bad as I thought it would be. To be honest, none of us are making it out alive.
Speak for yourself.
Fuck out of here.
I'm gonna have my head frozen.
100% avoidance for death so far. Okay, I have a really good track record.
Still not gonna make it out of here alive. I'm sorry?
My history seems to disagree.
What history?
I've not died for a very long time.
Where?
Is that a knock at your age? So I'm not gonna stand for that.
I think we've all said we're old.
I'm not.
No, you're a fucking child. Babies having babies.
Oh my god.
My wife will be 31, and I'm reminding her that I'm still in my 20s.
Oh, you're an asshole.
Wow.
At this rate, you might be lucky to make it into your 30s.
Right?
It's not from lack of trying.
God damn. Jim keeps like
I don't
keeps
say
saying
shit.
I'm old, and I'm like, and I look at him and I'm like, no, you're not. You shut up. God damn. I have 8 years on you. Shut the f up, man. You are
So-
not old.
To the fight. You're not a fan of both of the tentacles dying right at the start. You want one to die, and then the next to
Oh,
die.
I mean, when we did it in the other group, that's how we did it. We didn't kill them at the same time.
Well, typically how I'd wanted to go was that you would kill both at the same time. 4 people would have an ooze, and then that was the lust. And then 4 guys right at the start, and everybody's alive, blowing their cooldowns, killing it.
I mean,
But
we can try that. I don't care.
I mean,
I don't know. I think the way we were doing it was fine.
I don't know if we need the lust for that.
I think
the phase when were we getting a lot of stuff, or were we?
The other time you want to lust is when Dressed hits 50, because he spawns extra.
Right. And I think that we're probably better off saving a lust for that, because I think that
Wait,
overwhelms us. What?
Lulu. Oh! I thought you said it looked better than him. I'm like, dang. Jeez. Oh, okay. Thank you.
I don't know. She doesn't have this sick ass fucking beard.
I do not have a beard. That is true. No. I like the gray. The gray looks nice. I'm super happy with it. Because it's got that cool silver
I'm
in it.
bleaching my mustache.
Going gray and going silver are two completely
It is.
different things.
You're right. I'm very lucky. My hair
Yes.
looks very. I'm very happy with how my hair.
Can we have
I get
face
complimented
leather?
on it all
I'm back.
all the time. Like
Oh, man.
it's. I'm very happy with it. I got really lucky.
Faces down.
Whose was it? Ex-wife cast? No, it just was laying there, Laylu. Ex-baby mama.
I mean, I don't think she gets to just
I
stop
don't
being a
think
mom.
you go to ex-baby mom.
Yeah, no, she's just kind of there.
There's usually some sort of tragedy involved in that.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
It's still there, sitting on my head. Just the white hair. Only one I've got.
It's a reminder of things long.
I mean,
That's the new shampoo challenge.
to be fair, I have been going gray since I was in my 20s. So, like, my family genetically.
We need
just-
pictures, Kristen.
Maybe. I'm not a big picture person. I don't like pictures.
Trust me, I'm not either. I hate pictures, especially on Christmas. Oh my god.
I don't like.
My mom.
I love pictures only because
my
I'm usually the one
mom-
behind the camera, not in front of it.
I know.
4, 3.
Picture freak.
That was. We're gonna kill it this time because I totally pulled that.
This is the kill. She accidentally pulled.
On the bright side, we got the right eye down, or left eye, depending on how you look.
The wrong eye.
Correct.
That's it. The correct eye. The wrong eye. The eye.
Mainly we'll be focusing on this tentacle. If I move.
god, with the mutter.
So ranged will be by blue.
Blue.
Melee, watch out for that circle. Dodge ice is coming straight to
my best.
Sorry, I'm on stress, so but yes, we're doing this on the
run out from the tentacles. Run into the tentacles. Melee, we will soon be switching over to the moon eye. Some people pick up those oozes and attack. If you picked up an ooze within 30 seconds, you can't pick it up again for a while. There is an ooze there. Somebody go get it and attack the boss. Good job.
Well, thanks for telling me that a little late, but I
Sorry. No, I've said it before. Just not like super specifically.
And the way that Jim said that, no, I've said it before.
Maybe not super specifically and super clearly, but...
It's too funny.
Melee, we're going to triangle. But don't stand near the maw.
There's a maw over there too.
That's why I said don't stand near it.
No, I was telling Kristen in case you want to
that.
get that one at the same time.
I'm doing, yeah. Sorry, I was doing rest stuff. I think mutter.
Dodge the eye beams. Oh!
Damn it.
Melee, go to the one by skull.
There's some oozes over by triangle.
Oh yeah, somebody go pick up those oozes by triangle.
If we go to the back next, wait, oh, there's one, oh, is that an eye?
Just stand and then you'll get it eventually.
So we'll go to the back green.
So we let 2 oozes just despawn by triangle. We need to make sure we put them.
Yes, sir.
Guys, it's coming right through the tentacle by skull.
Man, they like to be close, don't they? Shit.
Somebody get the other ooze. Melee, we're gonna be heading towards X.
Pick up the oozes if you don't have the
Pick
debuff.
up the oozes if you can. Dodge the eye beams.
Whoever put the moon can stand you up. I hate you.
Yeah. Wasn't me.
What's it even do?
It's a shitty moon.
Oh.
Aww. Hey.
Run away from the tentacles.
You are glyphed out of it.
What?
Said you glyphed out of moonkin.
I did.
Melee, we're gonna focus on this eye right here.
Orbs.
Pick up an orb if you can. I'm gonna do that. Focus on the eye that I marked.
Careful, guys.
Oozes that circle.
About to be some at X as well.
Yep.
Melee, go back to the back of the room where circle is when that's dead.
Front.
Wait for it to get done. Now go in. Oh.
Back away from it.
Sorry, cow.
No, it's fine. You can still stand in
Eye
there.
beams.
Yeah, eye beams. Yeah, thank you.
Those are some pretty high.
Whichever you prefer.
Just get out of them.
They both hurt equally.
Make sure you pick up some of those things. We're gonna kill this eyeball right there.
Still in
Eyeball
Ooze's circle.
If you guys have interrupts, make sure you use them on the eyes if you are near one. It helps a lot.
Unfortunately, they don't
When we
give me
kill
that.
this eye beam, we're gonna go to the blue.
There's an Ooze at Moon.
Run away from the tentacles. Back in. Now is the time where we start picking up oozes and focusing the boss as much as possible.
Eye beams.
Eye beams.
I got stunned right between them.
Yeah, sometimes this shit sucks.
I
It's
got
all
some
fucking
good
rain.
damage on.
Pick up, there's an ooze there, somebody pick that up and take it up.
And the
dodge the eye beams.
I marked the ring
Or the eyeball slam.
in the front.
Oh, 3 mine.
You going for the big tentacle after this?
Yes. After you kill square, we're gonna go by move. Dodge the eye beams.
Oozes at triangle.
There's some in blue as well by moon.
Yep.
Run out from the tentacles.
I'm down.
For what?
For the ground, apparently. I needed that.
Pickle his pickle a little more.
Dodge the eye beam.
Alright, I guess you grab it. No, he's almost there. Someone with an ooze, please.
Focus
That's
the tentacle.
Yeah, focus tentacle. Someone get an ooze. There it is.
Alright. Guys,
Incoming res.
guys, 2 new bosses tonight.
Boss. Very good. I know, no loot, right? God damn it.
Yeah, I got gold.
I got gold.
Hey, Corncock, you got an Echo of Mortality.
Woo!
Pants.
What's an echo of mortality?
That's the Eternal Traveler's loot
Oh, nice.
to get the Transmog set.
Angie.
Yeah, I'm fixing to ask the same thing, Chaos.
Angie, you got 2 rings.
Oh, that's funny. Nice. Yeah, I know,
That's got
right?
Crit on it.
I don't care about Azurite power.
So much crit on it. Good luck to you, Jeremy.
Wow.
Dang. Chaos is like, that is my ring.
I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys next week.
Wow.
I'm out.
1 loss and you're like, done?
I'm out.
You just got a trinket like 10 minutes ago. Well, maybe in a half hour ago. Jeez.
Angie,
Okay.
is your like sense of time like all fucked up?
Maybe.
Alright,
I've had
guys, we're gonna jump
2
down to the water.
mojitos and 6 shots. Give me a break.
Suck, by the way.
Yeah,
So much.
you guys can't like skip these.
Well,
What
we
do I
almost did.
What are
We did.
Yeah, jump down to the water and then come to where everybody's gonna die.
Yeah,
Reverse
these things are terrible.
It's the stupid charging ad.
They charge in a straight line to the furthest person from them.
So if everybody stacks, it's just a cluster.
I'm dead, guys.
I think I triggered an eye.
Yeah, I'm fighting it.
Thank you, Zach. Have a
My
good
God.
night.
Oh, bye, Zach.
Thank you, Snot.
Where are you, Kev? I cannot heal you.
Everybody jump off the edge into the water and come down.
No, an eye triggered. I'm fighting the site that's watching.
So you're dying.
No, I'm not dying.
Just
To the
jump
left.
down the steps. There's water at the bottom.
Stop stunning me!
Yeah, I know.
Beware.
Take that.
Almost got him down.
See, guys, I'm not seeing this happen, so I don't believe it.
Got him. He died. Thank you, Snot.
I've given us something.
Oh my god.
Thanks, Snot.
Freaking gangbang.
Whoa.
Competition.
And I got it on video. I know what I'm watching tonight.
Oh my god. Should I res or should I
Yeah, just wait. Let's see what happens.
Hey guys, they can be stunned.
Will never be rid of
I just wish my son was
Oh, if you died and you're like running back, you can just jump straight down the hole to the bottom. You just hope you don't land on the ledge. Don't jump in while you're don't jump in while you're mounted. You will go too far and die. Oh, I got a mucus tendril. Fucking sweet.
I was born with one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If anybody needs Path of Frost, let me know.
ADC.
Ow.
No!
Y'all guys need to get out of here, or we're gonna do
We might as well take a look at it.
Yeah.
take a gander.
I mean, if Laylu ever decides to show up.
Hmm.
And then she plummeted like a stone.
She died.
And died. What did you fucking hit, Laylu? Can somebody res her? She's up on that spike.
She hit the spike.
Up by the blue marker.
Welcome back.
We can run out into the water and you can res her.
Hold on, Lily. Mezzi's. I don't know.
Alright, we got her.
Trying to load in.
There you go.
Alright, so who remembers this fight?
Me,
I
I
don't
do.
even remember what fight we're going to.
I do not remember this fight.
Il'gynoth.
Oh!
We have the horrible
Alright,
comp
guys,
for
I'm
this.
out. I don't want to do this
The
tonight.
bad comp for this. A lot of melee.
Alright,
to kill each other.
so he does a mind control.
Oh.
So when the mind control comes up, everybody has to spread out a little bit, and people need to focus, like target the person that's mind controlled. If you're melee, stay the fuck away, because if they get close to you, you will be mind controlled too. And then it will cascade into a cacophony of fucking screams and yells, and everything will suck.
A symphony of
Yes. Everything else is pretty much the same if you get targeted with the eye to where the laser beam comes in, you try to keep it tight like a circle so that it's not like a whole bunch. And thank you, Chaos. When the eye things open up, tanks will go to green. Myself and red. Yep, you and me will go to blue, and we'll just keep that thing interrupted. And then everybody else will go to skull and kill that one. We need to kind of like focus the bloods down when they start spawning after we kill the thing. Everything else is kind of the same. Put them like, so we're gonna kind of want to keep a certain area clear because shit will pile up pretty quick. But let's just do a couple polls and just kind of see what it is. What's it's not loud?
Dragons. Don't you watch Dragons?
Oh, I have only seen the first one, and I haven't. Or did we watch the show?
They've got like a series cartoon.
I think we watched
Race to the Edge.
We might have watched a little bit of this series. I don't know. Yeah, I'm sorry that I don't watch animated shows that much anymore when I spend all my time on Azeroth. Okay. How are you gonna call me a nerd for not knowing it? That's like anti-nerd. Alright. I don't want to hear anything. You died with a spike. You don't know how to jump into holes.
That's why she's a female.
Irrelevant.
I'm back, sorry.
Okay, can we have a feast, Lelu, please? And don't drop it on a spike or anything. Yay, feast is down.
Thank you.
So no chemtrails here, right? No long trip.
You say no chemtrails?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you get the I-beam, don't fucking put chemtrails down.
You can spell your name. I'll give you 1,000.
If you can draw a fucking... If you can spell Galliagante throughout the course of this fight, I will give you 50,000 gold.
Oh my god.
You better buy me the dino mount.
Wow.
Snail trail?
We should all come together.
You guys will not be able to. There is not enough time in this fight for you guys to spell out that many characters.
I mean, challenge accepted.
Yeah.
When did the doors open in the back? Not right away, right?
Not right away. We'll...
Every time you kill Ogana.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Guys, I'm getting in trouble.
I would just like to say that my husband just told me I don't count as a female.
What the hell?
What the heck?
I-beam.
Not like other girls?
Oh, there's Mezzy too. I was... Never mind.
No, explain.
I said, she asked if there was an interrupt order, and I said, that's not a G, that's not even a J.
That's the start of a G, by the way, over here.
You have to spell it from skull to triangle, and that's not the direction the G goes. I-beams.
Add a little part on
I-beams are coming out.
2, 1.
Make it a lowercase and just hook it at the end.
Oh, mind control.
Oh, yeah, oh guys, hey, mind control's coming out.
Can I be on those ads over there?
No,
Yes.
Mind control.
I think those are the ads.
Well, all right.
Damn it!
But I'm kidding, so you don't have anything to worry about.
Yeah. So we are pretty much
Just
everybody's
join
gonna
them.
get mind controlled. Run into a mind control person. We'll wipe it
You
and
won't get
restart.
MC'd.
Yeah.
You won't get damage.
Yeah.
Just
Red, run into one of us, quick.
Yes.
No, don't die. Run into somebody. Oh.
Yeah, the raid will end, or the...
Chaos, stop it. Brian, don't shield.
This fight is crazy.
Yeah, I forgot about that. We were so busy talking about me not being a woman that apparently we forgot
Yeah, that was Kristen's fault.
Sorry, that was my fault.
Don't release.
I still want to know how you're not a woman.
Yeah,
God damn it.
inquiring minds just got to know.
So I asked him if we had an interrupt order, and he said yes. And I said, who? And he said, myself and Laylu. And I looked at him, and I thought, Laylu is a caster, and she doesn't have an interrupt that's going to work. And I was like, Laylu? And he's like, Red, the other woman in the raid who's not Angie. And I said,
Hey, I'm a woman!
Or me? Or Mezzy? See, sorry, Mezzy, you're in the boat with me. We're not women.
You know what? You guys can just suck it. Alright?
Well, then you're gay because...
They're not women, so
We're not women.
Right.
Hey, sex is sex, right?
God damn it.
eating
Mouth to
ain't
mouth.
cheating.
Oklahoma.
Did you say Oklahoma?
No.
Brian, stranger danger, stranger danger!
Angie, I am not a stranger.
Chaos says!
Whoa. What did I do?
Strange pillow talk.
So,
That's what you said.
This time, I'll try to watch her mind controls and call it out, because
Yeah.
we need to spread out and, yeah, damage the person. So,
and people
sorry.
who have mind control move really fast. So
Oh, yeah.
definitely move away from them if you can and use movement speed.
Or slow them.
Yeah.
What's the spell that is my
Okay, so we're not attacking. So are there ads that come out that we're supposed to attack?
Not at that
Not
point.
ads.
No, the
They
ads
just-
come out once the doors open up and you and me go back to interrupt and they kill Skull. After they kill Skull, bloods start spawning. Those we have to kill. But when people go mind controlled, you should not do anything to them because you're all like close range melee. And if you get close and they hit you, you're gonna get mind control. So you should just ignore them and go back to the boss.
Well, stay away from them if they're near
Stay
the
away from them. Ignore, but don't attack them.
Yeah.
Do not seek them out.
But just let the mind control just be mind control.
No, burn them down. Ranged attack them, slow them down. Do any if you have ranged spells, like Red. If you have something that you can like throw at them or shoot them with or whatever that you don't have to be in melee range. Yes, by all means, do that. But they have to go down, or they're gonna just run around and tag everybody, and then everybody's mind controlled, and it's just a big slumber party with Ilganoth.
Yay!
Ooh.
Ooh la la.
He does have many eyes to look into dreamily.
I mean, we can each have one looking at us.
Mm-hmm.
No sense in fighting.
Oh wait, did we feast already? Oh, some
We
people
didn't die.
No,
only
Not all
two
of us
died.
died.
Red. We had some people die.
Honestly, if
So-
we don't put a feast down, it's probably not a big deal because we're
Yeah.
Yeah, don't
we're
waste
probably gonna
We're
die.
learning the.
All right, I guess for progression, we're not eating.
Wow. Wait.
Laylu, check the switch on the. Is it got a cord? No, it probably doesn't.
Does it have the lower the boom thing? And is it down?
Boom.
Because that happens to me all the time. I'm
Is it
talking
set
and
in-
talking and talking, but the
Boom,
boom
boom
is
the
up.
shot.
Is it set in
Boom the
Discord?
shot.
That's your primary input? That's a thing too. I can hear the push to talking. The dook, 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 dook. Here it only works for guys.
I hear the new noise reduction lowers women's voice.
Just women's? Dang.
Well, it is noise.
Oh, luckily for me, I'm not a woman. So.
Oh my fucking god.
I have actually had problems with that.
Hi, my love. How you doing?
With the noise suppression?
Yeah.
What do you want to show me? No, I see two.
Do you have to turn it on, or is it automatically on?
I think it's automatically on.
No, it's, you have to turn it on. It's a beta
You
thing
have to
right
toggle
now.
it.
Oh, I haven't turned it on.
Yeah, the little straight lines next to the disconnect. That's the noise suppression.
But even like voice detect, it'll pick up my TV before it'll pick up.
It's because you're very
TV's louder.
soft-spoken.
Yeah.
But I know I don't have
Everybody's
it
ready?
up that.
It's all those telenovelas you've been watching.
Okay, I put it on.
They're the best TV.
They are.
Like, oh my goodness.
And everybody should not be behind the tanks. So when the IBMs come out, we don't put shit behind the tanks. Oh,
Also,
yeah.
Kristen, put the G right this time.
I know, I'm gonna work on that.
Guys, we need the room.
Oh, it's not on. It is on.
Not straight line, circles if you can. Run around in a circle. Oh, somebody drew a dick.
I didn't get the G.
But it's not pointing at Jim, so.
So the next beam is coming out here soon, and then mind control. Eye beams. Okay, mind control, spread out a little bit. Very good, Chaos. Good job. Chaos ice block, which is very nice. You can probably do stuff like that to help prevent us from having to switch. Okay, get ready to go to the square. Everybody else is skull, tanks the thing. Red, if you want to get the first interrupt, you can. Yeah, get the first one.
Interrupt.
Okay, this one's mine, Red. Jeremy, go kill Skull.
Not right now.
You don't have to move that far away, Red. Just don't be in my circle.
Is that you?
No, it's you.
You got the next one.
I'll be the next one. Oh, okay, back on the boss.
Yes, baby. Hold on.
Is going to be coming out? So bloods are going to start spawning. We're going to need some ranged DPS on them a little bit at a time, and if they get near you, kill them.
I slow them when I see them.
Yeah, slow them if you can. If you got range slow, stuff like that, it's very helpful. So we have eye beams for about 5 seconds, followed by the mind control. Okay, eye beams are coming out. And then mind controls to spread out. So red is mind controlled, so red. But not too bad. Alright, everybody back on the block. Oh, eye beam's coming out in a couple seconds.
Hold on.
Okay, everybody but tanks to blue, kill it, I'll be the first interrupt.
Where am I going?
To back where we were, we're killing this one that we were interrupting before.
In the back, Cork
So
Dog, not
somebody
here.
needs to interrupt. Can you interrupt on that? I can get the next one. Remember, as long as you're not standing in somebody else's circle, you're okay. We're still gonna have ads spawning from the other one we killed, so keep an eye on them.
Why are you in my room?
I can get the next one. Alright, we're back on the boss. And try to keep I-beams clear from over on that, on the triangle side, and if we came in, we want to be able
Beware. I see the corrupt.
Don't stand by me, Red. Might have to taunt him again.
Just a little bit more DPS on these bloods.
Beware.
2, 1.
Mind control.
Oh shit, mind control.
I asked blocked out of mine.
I'm mind controlled.
Tank down.
I-beams are coming out.
You mean talk now?
Cows down.
Beware. I see the corruption within.
Got the kill it.
I ain't gotta tell me twice.
And shatter.
And belly.
Shattered too.
Got Mezzy.
Nezin.
Back to shatter.
Ah.
Alright, kill this eye. Don't run your circles into people.
I was trying to avoid that order.
Not too bad, guys.
Okay, cool.
We just gotta get better at managing those bloods. And we're pretty much at the end, so I think we'll go ahead and call it for the night. Good job.
Thank you.
Yay!
Portal roulette?
I don't play those games.
We killed 2 new bosses tonight.
Yay! I have a portal to the beginning so I can just exit and.
Ready?
What the hell am I in combat with? Oh, somebody pulled Ny'alotha? Cass, what are you doing?
I'm trying to put it
Alright, so next week we'll reset it and we'll start again at the beginning, and then we will progress hopefully up to here again. And then, yeah.
We should take the dog right away.
If you want, next week we can, when we get up here, we can go straight down the tunnel and work on that, since that's where our main progression is going to be on Ilvanon, because it's a son of a
Thank
bitch.
you.
So, thank you guys for coming, and we will see you later. Remember, Discord is your friend for getting stuff together if you want to do groups and stuff.
Mm-hmm.